guys? How are you getting on? I hope you're all keeping well out there. Welcome back to my channel, Old School Gunner. I hope you're going well. I hope things are going well for you all, guys. FA Cup final day. It's Liverpool against Chelsea at Wembley. Yeah, I'm just going to start as always by thanking everybody for your continued support on my channel. All your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really appreciate it. Massive game coming up, huge game. Who do I think is going to win? Liverpool. They're arguably the best team in the world right now, with all due respects to Manchester City. They've come a bit unstuck in the Premier League in the last couple of games. They haven't done themselves any favours. City are now in the driving seat with regards to the Premier League title, but they're also in the Champions League final against Real Madrid. That's going to be a tough game for them, the form of Madrid and the form of Benzema. But today, I think they have enough in the tank to beat Chelsea comfortably. I don't think it's going to be a problem. It is a one-off game. It is a final. But this Liverpool team is a special team. And they have incredible talent. And they have a world-class coach. A guy that I have nothing but respect for, Jurgen Klopp. I met a Liverpool fan. I'm at a wedding here. I met a Liverpool fan last night. He's actually working at the bar, the Kerry man. He's a bit concerned. I wouldn't be, to be honest. I think they're going to do well. I think they're going to win the game today. I don't think it's going to be a problem for them. Of course, he'll be thinking of the Premier League. Can they actually do that? Looks like City are in control there, and they might wrap that one up. If Liverpool don't do it this season, next season, I don't know, because Erling Haaland is on his way to Manchester City, and they're going to be formidable. I mean, even more so than this season. But back to today's game. Do I think Thomas Tuchel's side, Chelsea, have a chance against Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool? I don't, and I'm going to be honest about that. Of course, I support Arsenal FC, a London club, but there's no bias towards Chelsea. I just have to call it like I see it. I think Liverpool are too good. I think they'll win this at a canter. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Chelsea haven't been exactly setting the world on fire recently. In the last month, they've been very lethargic. I think Liverpool are just going to make mincemeat of them. They're going to take them to the cleaners. That's how I see things. My prediction, Liverpool to win 2-1, 3-1. I think it's going to be a dominant performance from Jurgen Klopp's team. He always gets it spot on in the big games. His teams are never found wanting, and they have really talented players all over the pitch. Great players. McManus Gaming is just joining, guys. If you haven't already, check out his channel, the McManus Gaming. Like his videos, subscribe to his channel, and comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think. How you getting on, man? Greetings from Ireland. Greetings from an Irish wedding. I'm still recovering from yesterday from the wedding. So I'm one more day here in Ireland, and then I fly back to London tomorrow. But yeah, how you getting on, man? I hope you're keeping well. Yeah, you feel the same as me, man. I think they're gonna win that comfortably. Nice shirt, by the way. Where did I get that from? I think I got it at a Vino Kilo event in Switzerland, but I'd have to check it. If you don't know Vino Kilo, check them out. They have a lot of like second-hand or unused clothes that has never been worn. A lot of it like this, or maybe worn once, and they travel around Europe. They head to each city, and they sell it cheap. So yeah, that's basically it. And of course, it's helping the environment. Less products have to be produced because the clothes are already there. Yeah, it's like a market. It's very good. Back's playing up, but other than that, all good, Pan. How was the wedding? The wedding was fun. I'm not as young as I used to be, I'm not going to lie. But I wasn't out dancing much. But the service was fantastic. It's a childhood friend of mine. So it was nice to see him get married, because COVID has put things back like years. This has been 4 years in the planning, this wedding. Because like I said, when COVID happened, they got caught up in the middle of it. They've been jumping around like jackrabbits the last 4 years, just trying to get things organised. So it hasn't been an easy time for them. Was I on the black stuff? I had a load of Guinness, but I had a lot of good food. And, you know, I wouldn't say I was sober. You're not sober once you drink a drink. But I was grand, you know what I mean? Went to my room after, Went to bed at about like 2 in the morning. But it was a long day. I mean, and the day before, I only slept maybe 3 hours. So, and we were drinking there too for hours. So, yeah, I'm a little bit peaky, I'm a little bit seedy. But, yeah, the wedding was fun. And it was nice to see them finally get married. I'll be happy because COVID has put the brakes on a lot of things. So finally they managed to tie the knot. They have a little boy together. So, but yeah, the wedding was great. Fantastic food, great atmosphere, great ceremony, very nice. And yeah, I can't complain. It was nice. It was nice to be here, to have the opportunity to come back and see one of my childhood friends get married. It was a pleasure. Worth the effort to get here. So yeah, that's basically it. Liverpool to win. That's my prediction. McManus thinks the same. Yeah, of course. I beat you up in my last video too, McManus. If it's top 4 still possible. I mentioned your channel. I mentioned all the Gunners. I mentioned Warren. I mentioned Outside London. I mentioned Arsenal Alex, the 3-pointers with Stapes. I mentioned Drawn by Dre. I beat up everyone. You know what I mean? I mentioned Del Gunner. So that's it. But yeah, for me, it's Liverpool. There's actually a Liverpool fan staying here, a big Liverpool fan, friend of mine. So I think maybe we'll go out to the pub and watch the game and see what happens. Start doesn't mean to go on, and it is what it is. But yeah, for me, it's Liverpool. I don't think Chelsea are going to put a spanner in the works there. I don't think they can compete with Liverpool over the 90 minutes. I think Liverpool are going to saunter to this one. They have a fantastic team, fantastic talent. Yeah, Chelsea are going to be up against it. There's no doubt about that. So we'll just see how it works out. Arsenal, where do we go from here? If you watched my previous video, McManus Gaming, top man, thanks for the love you show my channel. I did the same on this video. I don't see Chelsea winning. Liverpool are light years ahead of everyone else in the league. Yeah, they are. Liverpool are a class act. But sorry to hear you have a bit of back pain, by the way. I hope you're alright. I don't know exactly where it is, but I had a bit myself, and when I went to the doctor there, they told me, look, you're going to have it all your life, but it doesn't have to be a real problem. They just told me to walk, actually. Walking just loosens it all out. So maybe that would help you. Just walk, because it actually loosens it out. You know what I mean? Loosens out that area. It gets worked, it gets that exercise, and that's what you need, Whereas if it's static in one position for too long, you only need to walk like once every so often. You don't need to be going out every day. But yeah, Liverpool to win, that's my prediction. A little bit about Arsenal, about the AFC. That was a very disappointing result away to Spurs. I expected it fully, of course. I'm a realist. After they got a draw away to Liverpool, of course, Spurs were playing better than us. To go to Anfield and to get a draw when Liverpool are pushing for the title. Regardless, people want to say they rolled their luck, this, that, and the other. They got a 1-1 draw, more than Arsenal could ever achieve. Let's have that right. So I knew they were going to beat us, especially because Arteta is a battler and he can't motivate the players. All the Arsenal fanboys, they can say what they want about Arteta, they can sing his praises, and it's stupid North London Forever song. The performance was absolutely shocking against Spurs. No motivation, no character, no belief, no will to win. Easy for Spurs. They picked up the 3 points, like, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't say I was embarrassed because I love the club, but it was a chastening experience, and we were never in it. Even if we do get into the Champions League anyway, which I don't think we will, our next game is away to Newcastle on Monday at 8 p.m. But even if we do get into the Champions League, which I don't think we will, guys, what is the point? Because the improvement, mediocre, average, only a little bit. We're miles away from even ever dreaming of challenging for the league title. I'm not even things at work yesterday. I was young and then, but it used to be. Maybe both called it was all against Spurs. It was a joke. Yeah, it was terrible. And the performance of the team. Like, why do they do this every single time? They go out, they put in a lackluster performance, they don't even try. They're looking around at each other when things are going wrong. Guys are getting city phones, are getting sent off, but Spurs were well in control. We can't just put it on the sending off and go, oh, well, the sending off. Spurs were well in control at that point. We had no answer to their power. We had no answer to their play. They went out with a game plan. They had a name. They're going for fourth. And they executed it. Arteta sent us in there like lambs to the slaughter. I heard he had a bit of a set to with Conte. Things were said. Conte afterwards was saying he's always saying this, he's always saying that. Arteta can have no complaints about anything. The best team won. It's as simple as that. Arsenal didn't turn up for the fight. We turned up like lambs to the slaughter because Arteta sends us out that way. Managers manage, players play. But he should have had the players ready for that game. Motivated, psychologically, physically, in tune. To face the challenge. It was a big challenge. They were good team, Spurs. But it was 11 against 11 out there. And no one turned up for us. And we have decent players. We have a decent team. We have a good enough squad. You know what I mean? Nobody turned up. We're a better team than we showed against Spurs. But there you have it. Do we deserve the Champions League after that performance? Of course not. Only an idiot would think that. It is what it is. And where would we be going and what would we be doing? Like McManus says, we'd be embarrassed if we got into the Champions League. We're not even going to get out of the group stage. So, it is what it is. That's how I see things. Yeah, very disappointing result. And very disappointing performance from all the players. Nobody came out of that game with any credit, in my opinion. Apart from maybe Ramsdale. But the rest of them, shocking. You know what I mean? There's a big difference beating United 3-1. That's what I was saying before the game. People banging on about us beating United 3-1. The worst United team in 20 years. And they still had a chance to beat us. Of course, we're not going to compete with a team like Spurs. You know what I mean? That was the worst Man United team in 20 years that we just managed to get over the line against. And people harping on and banging on we beat United. Guys, they're done. United are done as a team at the moment. They're nowhere near any kind of level, really. So, getting excited about a victory against them. And they could easily beat us. Now you see our level. Spurs showed us. That's it. No more to say. People need to take it on the chin. Why didn't we match them, play the same formation as they did? Why didn't we play them off the park? We're an embarrassment. And that fraud got a new deal. Exactly. At head of the fraud, he got a new deal, a 3-year deal. He's laughing all the way to the bank. You know how much money that guy's making? He never has to work again if he doesn't want to. He has everything you could ever want in life. And still, there's problems. No motivation, no belief, no mettle, no determination, very little effort, and we let them pretty much dictate and do what they wanted. I mean, you can play on the counter, but you can play aggressively. You know what I mean? Snapping at their ankles every time they come on the ball. Every time they get on the ball. But we completely bottled it, gave up, and didn't try. It's as simple as that. And that was the end of that. There was no more to be said about it. It is what it is, huh? But yeah, let's see what happens. Are we going to get top 4? I honestly don't believe so. Next game, like I said, we're away to Newcastle. Monday at 8 p.m. So this Monday at 8 p.m. It's going to be very hard for us. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a tough game. Can we get the win? Maybe. We're still 1 point ahead of Spurs in the race for the Champions League football. 2 games to go. But the team needs to really put out some performances. They owe it to the fans. Arteta owes it to the fans. He's got his new contract. Now he's got to prove that he can earn it. We all know he can't, of course. But now he's got to do something worthwhile and show that he's actually got bottle, a bit of metal, and try to get us something out of the game. It's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. Newcastle are going to be well up for it. They're the home side. And we're not good on away days. I honestly think that could be the end of our challenge. I honestly think that could be the end of our challenge on Monday. If things go against us, I think that could be that. I fancy Spurs to take 4th place anyway. And to be honest, as much as I hate to say it, I think they deserve it. If any of the 2 teams are capable of playing in the Champions League, then it would be Spurs because they're better than us. They deserve to be there. I don't think we're going to get it. And even if we do get out of the group stage, not possible. I'm all about the team progressing and actually challenging. You know what I mean? God forbid we'd actually mount a challenge for the league. It's been 18 years since we won the league now, guys. 18 years. I doubt we'll get top four. We're not good enough, and even if we did, we'd only get embarrassed in the Champions League. The squad's not good enough. Neither was the manager. Exactly. You hit the nail on the head, man. You know what I mean? You're preaching to the converted, my friend. 18 years now without a league title, and we're not even showing any sign whatsoever of challenging. It's concerning. I'm not going to lie. Alright, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you, McManus, man, for tuning in. Check out his channel, guys. McManus Gaming, McManus Sense. Comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about our challenge for the top four and about the FA Cup final today. Which way you think it's going to go. I back Liverpool to win. Simple as. I don't think it's going to be a problem for them. Smash the like for me. Smash the subscribe. And comment in the comment section below. See you next time, guys. McManus, man, take care of your back, eh? Look after yourself. You know what I mean? You've only one back, my friend. So take care of it. See you next time. And enjoy your weekend. And take care. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.